Welcome to Programming Skills Using C, lecture number 13. During this lecture, we are again going to deal with the arrays in C, but this time we are going to input some numbers into an array and find out the maximum number and its location. Similarly, we will be putting again numbers and finding out the maximum number and the minimum number and their respective locations. And at the end, we will see the algorithm to swap two numbers in an array. So we come to the first problem. So as you see here, we have about 6 numbers are there. 20, 10, 5, etc. Immediately, if I were to ask you which is the largest number, you immediately say 40 is the largest number, maximum number, and its location is 5. But computer is not able to find out. It can see one item at a time. Even we, if there are 100 numbers, you won't be able to immediately tell. Forget about if there are 1,000 numbers, which is the largest number and what's location. Therefore, we need to develop an algorithm to find out the maximum number and its location. How do we do that? So what we do is we create two variables, max and location, as you see, max and location, and assign the first number, a of 1 to max and 1 to location. So that is what we are going to do, and we have done here. So I is equal to 1, location it becomes 1, and maximum is the first item in the list. Then we start with the second item to the end of the list, and every time we ask this question, is a of I, for example, a of 2 greater than max? No. If a of 3 greater than max, yes. So I assign therefore 30 to max and I update the value of location to 3. Similarly, I go ahead, when I come to 5 here, a of 5 is greater than max 30. Therefore, I will assign that to max and the location 5 to this variable called location. Let us see, we'll work out that. Now I is equal to 2. So my question is a of 2, that is 10, greater than max? No. So I ask this question, if a of 2 is greater than max, it is not so. I skip, therefore I come here, I go to a is equal to 3. And immediately we see that a of 3 is 30 greater than 20, therefore I assign. So a of 3 is greater than max, I assign a of 3 to max and 3 to location, that is what is done here. So I proceed therefore now 4. A of 4 is not greater than max. I skip. Now A of 5, as you see, 40 is greater than 30. Therefore, I'm going to assign 40 to max and 5 to location. And then I come to the next I value. 6 is not greater than max. I skip. Therefore, I come to 7. Therefore, it has exceeded 6. It will come out of the loop and will print max and location. Therefore, max contains 40. That will be printed. Location contains 5. It will be printed. So this way we have found out the maximum number in an array and its location. Now, my dear friend, it is your task to write the complete flowchart followed by the C program. Pause the video and do that. Don't proceed unless you write your flowchart and C program. So if you have done, you come to the C program. As you see, I have written this header here, giving all the information what you are going to do by whom. And here you clear the screen and then give the title for the program. Then ask the person to enter how many numbers he wants to input. Then display it, input those numbers, do the algorithm to find out the maximum number, display the numbers and give the result. This is what you are going to do. And this is the result of that, as you see here, 7 numbers, 3, 8, 10, etc. 40 is the largest number, and then we find it the maximum number is 40 and its location is 6. So this is what you are supposed to do. And with that, we come to the second problem. That is your task now to write complete flowchart to find the maximum number and its location, minimum number and its location in the array. So input those numbers and then do this. We have already done for maximum number. Similarly, you have to do it for the minimum number. The question you are going to ask is this number in the array a of I less than minimum? If it is so, assign that value to minimum and I value to location and go ahead till you come to the end of the loop. Pause the video, write flowchart and C program. So here we are. I hope you have written. So first you assign therefore a of 1 to max, 1 to max location. Similarly, you have 1 only to minimum and minimum location, and get into the loop from 2 to end of the list, and you ask this question. So to be done in one loop, please remember, it's done to be in one loop. You ask this question to find out the max, ask this question to find out the minimum, and you come out of the loop and then print maximum and maximum location, min and min location. Now you write complete C program, complete C program. And with that, we come to the last part of our lecture today, to swap numbers. For example, here there are two numbers 20 and 50. 20 is in A variable, 50 is in B variable. I have to swap. That means 50 will come here, 20 comes here. How do I do that? If I overwrite, you say I can assign B to A, the value of A is lost. Therefore, I have to save that value and then only I copy this. So that is what we are going to do. So what you do is first, therefore, copy this 20 to a temporary. You need a temporary variable. So I have copied 20 to temporary variable. Then what you do? Now you assign 50 B value to A. So assign B to A. So that is what you have done. Immediately 50 goes in there. Now 50 has been transferred. You have to transfer this, assign this 20 to B. So assign therefore 20 to B, or temp to B, and therefore 20 is assigned. So this becomes the algorithm to swap two numbers. Assign A to temp, assign B to A, and assign temp to B. So we are going to use this in the bubble sort. Please remember this, and we are going to use many times. Swapping two numbers is a very important algorithm. So you have to remember this whole methodology, how to swap two numbers using a temporary variable. With that, we come to the end of the session. Some of the problems you are supposed to work, which we have worked already, first two, but again repeat, and write the flowchart. Test, enter your C, write the C program, and then test it and see. And this is a very good program to input some numbers into an array and find, search for a given number. It's called the linear search. Linear search means from the beginning till the end, you are going to search for a given number. If you find that number, you say, I have found the number. If you have not found the number, that means you have come to the end of the list and it is not there. You say, sorry, I have not found the number. How do you do that? Every time you have to get the number, item to be searched, and ask, is A of I equal to item equal? You have to use that relational operator equal. If it is so, you stop and then you come out of the loop. Otherwise, every time you ask, with every number you have to ask, every number in the list you have to ask the same question till you come to the end, and if that is not there, you say, sorry, I am not found. And the last problem would be to enter some numbers and reverse the order of those numbers in the array and print the content of the array. Kindly do this, work for some time, test your program and learn. Thank you.